Good evening, everybody. We'll wait for a second here to connect. Sometimes it takes a little bit to connect. So we have driven 600 miles today. We have made it all the way from Packer land to Steeler country. So we'll be wearing our Steeler gear tomorrow. But we're here again tonight. We've talked about perseverance. We've talked about priority 1. And tonight we're going to talk about priority 2.
Priority 2. When you're dealing with priorities, there's kind of the word, I guess the philosophical word is that there's a precursor to prioritization. There's certain things you have to understand before you can begin to prioritize. You can't just make a list out of everything you do or have and then suddenly start doing them. You're going to find yourself involved in wasteful expenditures of time and resources. One of the most important priorities in that, which is a precursor to, in fact, prioritization, is, first of all, the right training. You get the right training, and that's going to save you time. Now, I like to tell clients, I like to tell businesses that when they get on board with training, they get on board with the right tools. That's a second issue. The right knowledge, the right understanding of your market, of your products, of your services. When you pursue the right skills, training, the right knowledge, market conditions, as well as the other things surrounding you in life, your family, which you can't neglect, you have to spend the time and make the priority there, and the right tools. But in dealing with your business, sometimes clients look at, for example, the right tools, and they say, well, that's money. They look at the cost, and what they end up doing is frustrating themselves trying to capitalize, meaning use of the right tools, but they're trying to do those tasks without the tools. They're trying to do it the hard way. They end up spending much more time, they waste more energy, and they lose clients. You should look at the right tools, which will help you with, and see them as an investment. Yes, everything has a cost. But if you choose the right tools, you get the right training, it's not so much a cost as it is an investment. It saves you time, resources, and in fact, gains you markets, or at least can, if you make the right decisions. So, in prioritizing, you have to have the right skill set. That means you got to find the right people to train you. You have to have the right knowledge. You have to have some basic understanding of markets, of supply and demand, those kinds of things, of course, of products, of customers, your target market, those kinds of things. We can help you with those kinds of issues. And the right tools. The right tools, which is another form of capital. The kind of capital, the kind of tools that are investments for you. You don't look so much at the cost. You look at how they provide efficiency. Because you're always racing against the clock when you're dealing with priorities.
One of those tools we're talking about, too, is just a simple calendar. Google Calendar is great. Especially a lot of you are working full-time jobs before you start. There's so many other things that take up your time.
Now, in the future, we're going to deal with some examples of tools, of training, and of knowledge that you're going to need. Those are the precursors to prioritizing. In fact, you can think of them as the first priority when it comes to business. You have to have those in place before you go into business. Now, it's not cumbersome. If you do it right, in fact, you'll enjoy it, or at least you should. I did. I know my wife does. But then you see, well, you begin to carve out vision. Tomorrow we'll talk a little bit about vision, how prioritization and these ways to capitalize yourself will produce quite a return, an ROI, return on investment. And while you're at it, you should have some fun doing things you like.
So thanks for joining us tonight, and Steve, and we will talk to you sometime tomorrow. God bless. Good night.
God bless.